All right, at the park for a specific reason. I am trying to see if I can record some time-lapse videos, but I need to find a good spot to chill. So while I'm recording these time-lapse videos, I think it's time for a Q&A. So yeah, let's get to it. I am going to be recording my time-lapse videos. Just saying maybe where's a good area to. I think this is good. There's a nice shade area for this. So here's how I'm going to record my time-lapse videos. I got the Sony CyberShot point and shoot, and ow, the seat's really hot. Let's pull up the Q&A questions. Can't see. Ow. So change of plan. It's not a good angle. Let me see if I can find a cooler seat because my butt is burning sitting on this bench. And oh yeah, just to let you know, in Las Vegas, it is 110 degrees out here, and that is, I'm out in the hot park recording this Q&A. Let's switch spots to a cooler area. Okay, changed my spot to a clear, not a hot area to sit on. So first question comes from Wonderwez. Wonderwez, thank you for the question. You can check out her stuff. She is a Twitch streamer on Twitch where she streams video game plays. Wonderwez asks, if you only had one video game you could play for the rest of your life, what would it be? Can be existing or one of your imagination. One video game I could play for the rest of my life. Ooh, that's a hard one. My answer would have to be, most likely have to be a open world type of game where you can do a bunch of stuff, and one game that comes to mind is Final Fantasy XI. I know there's a Final Fantasy XIV, but Final Fantasy XI I played that game for 5 years. There was just a lot of things to do. For the people who don't know, MMORPG, massive multiplayer online role-playing game. It took a lot of my life. I made a lot of friends in that game, and I just had so much fun playing. I enjoyed everything. It was a part of my life that I really enjoyed, and that is something I would really get back to. Wendell, good friend Wendell. He is a good friend who listens to the podcast. Also supports me on Patreon, which you can too if you like my stuff and want to see more, want to see me improve and get better at what I do. A little self-improvement is what will help me get better, but if you want to see me grow exponentially, Patreon is a good way. And Wendell asks, what is your inspiration and what would you like to see yourself doing in the next couple of years? Well, my inspiration, there's so many inspirations to what I do. For the podcasting, my inspirations were Kevin Smith and Greg Miller from Kind of Funny. Those two were the really the big inspirations to why I started podcasting. The vlogging, actually, my inspiration for that was mainly Bernie Burns from Rooster Teeth. And watching his vlog, I really wanted to start vlogging myself. So I started vlogging. I don't have a good setup yet. It's mostly just an iPhone, which I have to use, and it sucks because I got a microphone, as you can see with my point and shoot. Good thing I have a point and shoot. So this is my setup right here. So I have a Joby Gorilla Small for the iPhone and point and shoot cameras, and a microphone, the Rode VideoMic Me. And unfortunately for the Rode VideoMic Me on an iPhone, I have to turn off I have to turn it to airplane mode because there's a cell issue where it kind of picks up the information on, well, sometimes when you hear the static on my videos, it's mainly because of the microphone. The microphone is a good microphone, but it sucks because I have to turn off turn it to airplane mode, and no one can get a hold of me just in case if there's an emergency or anything like that. So until I upgrade to a better camera, this is what I have to deal with. But I got sidetracked. But for my inspiration, yes, Bernie Burns was for the vlog. But as I started vlogging, I looked to other YouTubers who vlog, and Casey Neistat. Okay, so I'm on my point and shoot now, and is this on? Yes, it's on. So I'm on my point and shoot, and since it's so freaking hot outside, I can't record my Q&A outside, so I have to move to a better area. So let's move to a better area. All right. Yeah, so the temperature for my iPhone was overheating, so I'm gonna have to continue on with the Q&A over here on my break. And then when I was at the park, I was on lunch break at that time. So now it's just a regular break. Okay, so let's continue on with the Q&A. And if I remember correctly, the last thing, is this a good angle? Is it better here? So if I remember correctly, the last thing I said was Casey Neistat being an influence for my vlogs. For his vlogs, they're very cinematic. I kind of like that as well. His cinematic view, his transitions to each scene where he talks to the camera is very, very good. And I feel like I kind of want to imitate that. What I like to do is I like to make my videos kind of half of a vlog and half a music video montage. And what I would like to see myself doing in the next couple of years is growing. I feel like I need to grow as an artist, as a vlogger. That's another purpose for these vlogs, is that I can see my progression and see how far that I've grown. Right now I'm still very vanilla and I need more experience. Yeah, so next is Zen. Zen is a co-host of the Girl Tribe Gaming podcast, and she asks, what hero in a video game do you admire and why? So the hero that I admire that's a good question, because there's a lot of heroes I admire. One hero that I admire is Nathan Drake from the Uncharted series, and Nathan Drake is a type of an Indiana Jones archaeologist. Is that archaeology? Nathan Drake I admire because he has a passion for what he does, and he is very much a smart mouth, and I'm kind of a smart mouth myself. I admire that he found his passion and his love and his wife, and I feel like I admire that. Uncle Charlie, my uncle in Hawaii, and Auntie Greta, they asked me a hard-hitting question. I'm not really into politics, but Uncle Charlie asked, what is the millennials' responsibility in the political landscape, current and future, of our nation? Now that's a hard-hitting question, and I myself, I can only answer for myself being a millennial, but I can't answer for all millennials because everyone has their different point of view. And for politics, that is, I'm trying to stay away from getting really into politics. I just have my view, and my view is I need to stay well informed and make sure that the sources are viable. That is my political landscape for my point of view. I'm not sure how everyone else, I'm sure they can follow whoever they want to follow, but for me, stay well informed, so that way when it comes to my political standpoint and some argument, I at least know what I'm talking about. So I guess that's an answer. I'm not really into politics, but I need to be, and I need to just be well informed. And last question comes from my cousin Reggie, and he asks, my first question is, are you at work? And at the time when I asked this question, yes, I was at work, and I am at work now. That's my Q&A. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Wonderwez, Wendell, Zen, my Uncle Charlie and Auntie Greta, and my cousin Reggie for sending in questions. I hope that was kind of informing, but I think that's it. So thank you, everybody.